Next category?
Next category is Best Atmosphere.
Best Atmosphere. I just want to make sure that... No, okay, somebody else go first.
I'll start off.
Yeah, do it.
Runners up, I want to
do it.
God damn it, Boris, you win again.
Boris!
No, one of my runners up would
one
be...
joke. We have one joke, and that's all we have.
One of my runners up would have to be, I'm going to bring up Rebel Galaxy again. Because you really feel like a space cowboy. If you wanted to play Firefly the game, go get Rebel Galaxy. Another runner-up would be Undertale. It's a weird atmosphere. I did not feel comfortable playing that game. It's a gonzo atmosphere, but it works. It's definitely got something going for it. Until Dawn is another one. I mean, it's a snowy hellscape, and you feel cold while you're playing it. But the winner's just, it's got to be Soma. Soma's a living nightmare.
We're going to be a broken record this.
I mean, Soma just kind of took a lot of technical categories for me this year. And with the atmosphere, it's a hopeless atmosphere. I mean, when I would shut down for the night, I would just be like, fuck,
yes.
I gotta go have a smoke or something, or like get a beer. Like I can't go to bed right now. The best thing I can say about Soma, first game in a long time to give me a nightmare.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow, that is saying something.
It actually, its implications gave me a nightmare.
Because you...
Well, I will say, like, I had a game give me a nightmare.
Because you were like the living Candyman. Sometimes.
Oh, I watch like snuff films. people are like, man, snuff films don't exist. I'm like, yeah, totally.
Would you like a Word or XML document?
I know, right? Imagine if they didn't. People masturbated to them. It'd be terrible. Soma gave me a nightmare.
So wait, how did you spend New Year's?
I told you. Cut his mic.
Now, I will say, Next. I did have a nightmare recently on games, but it was Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Because just every time, like anytime you play a puzzle game, you end up with just whatever that goddamn single frame of action you need to do, and it just ingrains into your brain, and that's all you see when you close your eyes, and you can't get away from it.
It's okay, Boris. You're amongst friends. You're amongst friends here.
It's a safe space.
Let it all out.
This is my therapy group.
You're on the internet. It's all a safe space.
Yeah, the internet.
Find your power animal.
We're all weird.
Find your... Just hug.
You can trust everyone on the internet, Boris.
Start a fight club. It'll all work out.
Nobody lies on the internet.
And if anyone says anything mean to you, call the police.
Yeah. Go and chat roulette.
SWAT team to their house.
I actually, no, the funny thing is I didn't have nightmares about Soma. I definitely had dreams about Soma, though. And it's weird when that happens because there's not many games that do that. And I just, every time I stopped playing Soma, I wanted to go back and play more Soma.
Even when I think of the
fucked up.
Even when I think of the song that plays that dun 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 dun.
See, I don't remember any of the music from Soma.
That song that plays, I'm not going to spoil, but that song that plays at the end.
It's like it's a little
very vague
kind
chord progression.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah,
it's like the twinkly.
It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's very singular
Can you bring
notes.
It up?
Very what?
Can you play it?
We could try. Yeah, sure. Why don't we, when we come back to the music, we'll do that in the music category. Remind me, because
we should play some music when we do best.
Oh, absolutely, we will. We totally will. I have the ability to do that this year.
Next,
I'll go now. The atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
So I don't mean to sound like a broken record here. I'm going to say Ori, Witcher, Bloodborne again. I would just like to mention, like, Bloodborne is the most consistent atmosphere throughout that entire game. For better or for worse, it nails that fucking shit. And, man, it's really impressive how well they did that and stuck it.
You know, as little as I played of it, I think I'm only 4 or 5 hours into it, but I totally felt like this, sort of old Victorian monster hunter.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I got these dudes in huge trench coats coming at me.
Oh, it's Van Helsing.
Mentally, I'm thinking I adopt a British accent, and I'm like, so it's fisticuffs, is it? Come on, chaps! And, like, that's really cool.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's got a great atmosphere.
And the thing is, a lot of people this year have been saying, like, oh, it doesn't deviate from that. I'm like, why would it?
Yeah.
That's what it's going for.
It's a Souls game.
Well, no, but I mean, this is the aesthetic that it the thing about the Souls games is that you have a full palette to play with, because the worlds that you go to can have sort of like oh, this is your light world, your snow world, your whatever. Like this inhabits one space. But the one that's on here that I think is going to surprise people is actually Forza 6.
As world?
Is it 6 or 7?
6.
It's 6. And I'll tell you why. It's because of all of the elements in the act of driving the vehicles and the weather effects that pull you into that world. Like, they have rain and water effects in there that are unlike anything I've ever played in any racing game, that actually affect the car and the physics. And they actually have the test track before, everybody from Top Gear, decided to jump ship because of what happened with Top Gear. They have the test track from that, and they cover it with rain effects and weather effects. And the rain actually slows your car down when you're driving into it, and the water effects on the track affect your ability to turn, hold onto the track, or drift. And it's just fantastic, and it pulls you into that game in a way that other racing games this year haven't. Like even Project Cars, which I love this year, doesn't do it to the effect that Forza 6 does. Project Cars does other stuff better, but they're both just fucking phenomenal.
Well, Forza Horizon 2 did a good job with that as well. I mean, you felt like when you were driving up the coast and you could, one of the songs on the soundtrack was playing from Duck Soup. That song Energy was playing. And when you were driving up the coast and that song was playing, and you could see the ocean spreading out and the European towns to your left. Man, Forza does a good job with that stuff. It doesn't get enough
fucking
credit
great
for
with
that.
it.
They definitely do.
But I give this to Soma for
Yeah,
everything that you said and more. It's just like playing that game and being in that environment. Like for me, there are so many points in that game that just blew my mind on the atmosphere, on keeping me grounded in the just fucking miserable yet beautiful world that game lives in. And I think nothing else says that better than the scene on. Actually, I should. You know what? Never mind. Not going to go there. Not going to go there. There's a scene about 2/3 of the way through the game that is just haunting and beautiful at the same moment. And it's not the most active part of the game. In fact, it's one of the parts of the game that's really kind of a quieter moment in that game. But it's just fucking fantastic. Who's next?
All right, atmosphere. Runner-up is Witcher 3, of course.
Right.
But number one, I have to say, is Hearthstone. I love... No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, like, go on.
I love
see where
the
this is
feel of
going.
being beaten
Let me
by,
tell you
like, a
why you
12-year-old.
can leave now.
I love the atmosphere in Hearthstone because it really lets you know what it's like where everyone has more money than you and just beats the shit out of you constantly.
And
Oh, look,
you
it's
can
another
click on
player.
the world. And it's...
Oh, hello, Kevin. Welcome back to
It feels like high school again when I was the poorest kid in my high school.
Guys, I have a
If you want to know
Wow.
what unfair feels like, play Hearthstone.
Yeah, wow, why is everyone so much better than me at dodgeball? Because we all bought better shoes. Fuck you, you're in sandals.
Because we deflated your ball.
We're playing with rocks.
Oh, what's your real winner?
Real winner, I have to say, is, again, everyone's a broken record. It's Fallout 4, especially playing with headphones, just walking around exploring, and then all of a sudden you just hear random gunshots, and you're like, I have to see what that is. And it just brings you kind of into like the whole, like, you're exploring.
You know what? There's a great moment where I was walking around and I just saw a little like tent area and a woman with a shotgun, and I was like, oh, what a friendly looking lady. And I walk up and she friggin' pulls the shotgun and she's like, just keep walking, buddy. And I was like, no, maybe I can go up. And I just took a few steps closer and chick just starts opening fire.
I know. That's like
that's one thing
cool
Fallout
part.
3 didn't have, is like you knew right away who was hostile.
Yeah.
Or like you're kind of looking, you're like, now I'm
know.
like cautious. I'm like, oh man, is that guy crazy? Maybe I should go say hi. Maybe I should just kill him from here.
Yeah.
Crap.
And I'll say this, the one mission in Fallout 4 that really was like the best atmosphere. I'm not going to spoil anything, but go to the Salem Witch Museum.
My brother's been raving about that.
That mission alone lets you feel like how, like, it just brings you in. It changes the game completely. Because like Fallout's like, you're exploring, you're like just scavenging and all that. But once you get in there, it turns into a horror game.
Oh, I'm interested. Okay.
Especially you have to.
You said the magic words.
I know. That's why I looked at you.
Have you seen
It
this?
triggered my trap card,
Yeah.
man.
Have you seen this guy's shirt?
Oh yeah, Fist of Jesus, and it's Jesus. It's a short film where Jesus he goes to. It's a Spanish film, and he goes to resurrect his first. He goes to do his first miracle, but he fucks it up and he turns him into a zombie. And so then it starts an apocalypse. And he has to fight them. So he's fighting them with the fishbone and Fist of Jesus. I think the guys put it up on YouTube. It's they also have a game on Steam. Don't get that though.
Awesome.
I don't know if they're watching right now, guys. Sorry. But yeah, no. And then I got this fucking tattoo of the Statue of Liberty skull, and I like horror stuff. So you got
No, you definitely have to wear it with headphones. I mean, wear headphones, of course.
Well, I have to. I can't. My wife does not allow me.
Yeah, it's so good. So good. It's missions like that bring the atmosphere of Fallout.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you remember the Thief redo, which I'm the only person in North America who liked. But when you get to the Moira Asylum in there, it was the same thing. It turned into like legitimately unnerving horror.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then just play the game.
Okay.
We'll talk once you play it.
Boris?
So that's number one.
What's up?
You're up.
Yeah, I think Boris, you're the only one who hasn't gone yet.
Best atmosphere.
What for?
Best
No,
atmosphere.
I did for Homesick and all that such.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, apparently we weren't listening.
Well, that's all right.
No, I just got confused with Best
That's
World
in
and
keeping.
Best World and Best Atmosphere screwed me up.
You're welcome. Shit.
Thank you.